She was supposed to be my neighbor. She ended up becoming my entire journey.
Everyone thinks their life is on a predictable path until one single moment splits it wide open. For me, that moment happened in my driveway. The van was half-packed, a road map was stretched across the hood, and my red-haired neighbor Serena was looking at me like she was already gone. My name is Ethan, 32, former software developer, and a professional dreamer of highways. For years, I begged the universe for freedom. I just didn't expect the universe to send her. It all started the day she said yes to my joke. I had just spent 6 brutal weeks rebuilding a rusted 1978 Volkswagen Westphalia ID bought off Craigslist. The previous owner, an old hippie, called her Karma. As I strapped my mountain bike onto the rear rack, my heart was pounding with excitement. Then I heard footsteps. "So today's the big day, huh?" It was Serena, my upstairs neighbor. We'd been casual friends for 2 years, porch wine confessions, shared mail, the usual. But this morning she felt different. "East first," I said, showing her the map. "Montana, Utah, the Grand Canyon, then maybe Austin." She traced the line with her finger, and then she said the words that rewired my entire life. "If you weren't so dead set on going alone, I'd ask to come with you." I laughed. "Sure," I joked. "If you weren't so established, I'd tell you to hop in." She tilted her head. "Who says I'm established?" The world paused. "You're serious," I whispered. "Deadly," she replied. "Give me 30 minutes." I watched her disappear and realized I'd just invited a storm into my perfectly planned solitude. Except I wasn't afraid. I was alive. 28 minutes later, Serena came back with a backpack, a tote bag, and the most determined look I'd ever seen. "That's everything?" I asked. "I'm a minimalist," she said. "And I trust you." That word trust settled deep into my chest. She climbed into the passenger seat like she'd always belonged there. "Where to, Captain?" she asked. "East," I said, turning the key. Karma rumbled awake, and as Seattle faded behind us, the adventure began. The road changed us. In Utah, Zion National Park humbled us. We hiked, we laughed, we stargazed on Karma's roof. One night, under a brilliant Milky Way, Serena whispered, "I haven't felt this alive in years," by Arizona. We were finishing each other's sentences. By Texas, her hand found mine like it was always meant to be there. At a swimming hole outside Austin, she asked, "What do we do when this ends?" The question hit hard. "What do you want?" I asked. She stared at the water. "I don't want to go back." "To my old life, or the woman I was?" I took her hand. "Then don't." In Texas, a violent storm rolled in. Rain hammered the roof and lightning lit up Serena's eyes. She jumped at a crack of thunder, and my arm went around her instinctively. "Why did you let me come?" she whispered. I took a breath. "Because you looked like you needed this road as badly as I did." She looked at me for a long moment, and then she kissed me, soft, careful, inevitable, when she pulled back. She said, "I've wanted to do that for about 1,500 miles. I kissed her again. Outside, the storm raged. Inside, we found our own. From that night on, we became wanderers, partners. We woke together, drank coffee by sunrise, and crossed states like chapters in a book. 1 year later, we were sitting on the Oregon coast in a new van we built together. Serena rested her head on my shoulder. "You know what today is?" 1 year since I crashed your road trip. I smiled. "Best crash ever." She got quiet. "I was thinking, maybe we make it official." I blinked. "Are you proposing?" "Maybe," she whispered. "Would that be crazy?" I gathered her face in my hands. "Everything we've done has been crazy." "So?" "So yes, hell yes." Her smile lit up the entire coastline. Later, she read the opening to our new travel blog aloud. "It started with a joke and ended with a life." I kissed her temple. "No," I whispered. "It started with a moment. And the rest is our story, and that's the beautiful, unpredictable truth. Sometimes the detour becomes the destination." Thanks for listening to our story. Don't forget to follow for more of our adventures.